A new report by the National Crime Records Bureau paints a worrying picture. Crimes against children have risen sharply across India in 2023, but three states stand out: Kerala, Rajasthan, and Assam, each for very different reasons. In Kerala, the number of crimes against children more than doubled. The state recorded over 5,900 cases in 2023 compared to an average of about 2,800 earlier. Most of this rise came from offences registered under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act or POCSO. Officials say this reflects both better classification and a genuine increase in reports. Greater awareness, stronger policing, and more willingness to report may also have played a part. In Rajasthan, the jump was around 70% from an average of 6,200 cases to more than 10,500. Two major factors explain this. First, a change in how cases are recorded. Earlier, many child sexual offences were registered under Section 376 of the Indian Penal Code. But since 2022, most have been filed under specific sections of the POCSO Act. Cases under POCSO Sections 4 and 6 rose from just 3 to over 3,500 within a year. Second, there was a sharp increase in kidnapping and abduction. These together made up more than half of all crimes against children in the state. In Assam, the total number of crimes against children also nearly doubled. The state averaged around 5,100 cases a year between 2018 and 2022. In 2023, that number crossed 10,000. But here, the spike was largely driven by a state-led crackdown on child marriage. In that year alone, more than 5,200 cases were registered under the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. They made up nearly 52% of all crimes against children in Assam. In earlier years, the share was just 3 to 4%. The increase, therefore, reflects a policy push rather than a sudden rise in offences. Across India, crimes against children rose by about 25%. Yet, the reasons differ from state to state. In Kerala, there was better classification and higher reporting. In Rajasthan, a mix of legal clarity and a genuine increase in incidents. In Assam, a targeted enforcement drive against child marriage. Each story reveals a different aspect of the same problem. Together, they show how data, law, and enforcement shape the country's fight to protect its children.